Hello, Wolf Pups. It's your host, Raytheus, and welcome to The Shadows That Run Alongside Our Car. As you guessed it, it's another visual novel. Am I gonna be a visual novel YouTuber? I don't get it. I really enjoy visual novels, but I don't like limiting myself to just one genre or one type of category, so no, I don't think I'll just be a visual novel gamer, let's player, whatever you call it. But I really do enjoy doing these visual novels with you guys. Hope you enjoyed them too. Let's get into it. Enough of my rambling. Whose eyes will you see the road through? The guy or the girl? I guess it's gotta be the guy this time. I mean, he's driving. Oh, I don't think it matters, but I don't think it has any consequence. Gun it! I put the pedal to the floor. The wheels screech as we pull out into the lane. The car swerves, but it doesn't really matter. There's no one else out here as far as the eye can see. The abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone. And then it's just us and the long road. The world outside the windows passes by us in abstract, like the whole world's given up on having any meaning. We drive in silence. That's cool how the window rolls down. After a while, I hear the faint buzzing of the power window being rolled down. You sure that's a good idea? It's not like zombies are just going to hurl themselves at a moving car. I guess there's zombies in this world. Fair enough. Or maybe that was just some type of weird saying. I don't know. Well, that was a thrilling conversation. So, guess it's kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's... Shelby's fine enough. Shelby. Well, nice to officially meet you then, Shelby. Name's... Raytheus. Okay. The car shudders briefly as we rumble over a series of potholes, but then the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm, brewing far off on the horizon. Beyond the occasional noises, we sit in silence. So, what were you doing before everything happened? Wow, that's the first time she's actually started a conversation. Guess I'm not so intimidating after all. What was I doing? God, what was I? Whole lot of nothing. Bet that sounds super impressive, huh? Just a scruffy drifter. Not so sure she wants to hear that. Yeah, we'll bend the truth a little bit. I was moving cross country. Then everything went south. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah. Well, it's really my dad's car. Or was. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who ever drove it. Guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Pretty quiet in here, huh? Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Think there's any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look, though. She's fiddling with the dial. I'm pretty sure we've not got to find anything. Static comes in and out in waves. Every so often, the distortion gives the illusion of an actual sound, and then it goes right back to nothingness. Just then, though. Hang on a second. Go back down. I think I actually heard something. The noises phase in and out. Then, as something comes into auditory focus. Is that mariachi? It sure is. I can't contain myself. The sound is unmistakable. Horns blare joyously over the static and a sick fanfare, while a man's voice wails soulfully over it. I'm laughing so hard I nearly pissed myself. Shelby is nearly there too. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell is out there running this? Of all the music that would be left... Man. I sink back into the driver's seat, letting my mind drift to the music. The dissonance is almost comforting. As the fractured chords wash over me, I try to pretend that I'm lounging in a truck bed somewhere. Out in the sun mid-afternoon, shirt damp and dirty from a hard day's work. For a moment, I almost believe it. The music falls short for a few seconds before starting up again. Wait, isn't that the same song again? It's probably on an endless loop because why wouldn't it be? Sure seems that way. Guess it's just ghosts on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested. Ending? What do you think a zombie even listened to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob Zombie? Ba-dum-tsh. Or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. I don't know. I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt. More apt. Dun-dun. Ah, those puns. You know, I've always wondered this, but what are they grateful for exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace. Oh, that was supposed to be her voice. Oops. Peace, huh? I wish they'd let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now, anyway. Well, except for that. Shake my hand at the radio controls. So what are you into, anyway? Music-wise? Really like Alanis Morissette, top 40 hits, that sort of thing. Oh, God. Gotta be a long car ride, girl. You? And don't tell me it's baby metal. Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? I actually have, though. No, that might be for the best. What do you listen to, then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into the Stones or Marley or something, but they probably actually judge me more for this. Ha 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 ha. Try me. ABBA? ABBA's okay. I'm old enough to be able to listen to ABBA. 33 years old, baby. Just as I thought, she starts laughing at my expense. It's a nice sound, though. I'm not gonna be poetic and say that it sounds like music or anything like that. Still, it's good to hear. Told you. Oops. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Sorry, your parents, yes. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? 13? I'm pretty sure there's no right answer to that question. Except for that one. I'm 22. Holy crap, you don't look 22. Shit. God, that's so young. She's practically a kid. What was I doing when I was 22? Still wasting my life, I reckon. Yeah, that sounds about right. Wonder if she's even been to school. That young and the whole damn world's crashing down around her. Try not to make a face, but I can see my knuckles going white as my fingers grip harder into the wheel. This music's kind of similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff? You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. I reach down and turn the volume knob to a sharp left, and the radio blissfully goes silent. Farewell, wailing man. Now it's just us again. Did you ever expect things to end up this way? It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. Ignoring me, huh? Dodging the question, are we? Just like I did earlier, almost. Wonder what she was into before this. Maybe she has always planned on the world drifting to hell in a handbasket. Smoked away her youth and whiled away her time. Ha! No, that's me, ain't it? I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour. Especially without the streetlights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. Kind of fitting for the end of the world. So you never really told me what it is that you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything, but well, What do you like to do? What did you before everything? Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I'd wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, back to work, get off work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. That was about it. I guess that'd be most people's story. True. It's tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher now. Ha! All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. Not the good pot. I mean the bad pot. The piss pot. You just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. Ah. The ABBA. I did. I used to travel a lot. Looking for work and stuff. I suppose you'd call me a bit of a nomad. That sure is lofty. Sounds really cliche. Not really. Sort of suits you. Tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. Just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. Gets to a pretty dark place. Got to the point, used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, monkey's paw. Didn't think she knows. I've noticed, but she's been pressing at her gut a lot. Wonder if she's still alright. Does that mean she's pregnant? Since I first ran into her, she's been in a rough way. I'm not sure it's gotten much better. Probably should have looked for some more bags of that ginger stuff. Ask if she's nauseous? Comment on her hand? We'll do the nauseous thing. Because she says she's nauseous, that's like probably a did ring or giveaway that she's pregnant, I would think. Still feeling nauseous? Oh, yeah, it's gotten a little better, but I think she's pregnant. I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. I do, but Christ, I'm really not equipped for this. No first aid. I can stitch up his cut, but gastric distress is a bit beyond me. Think we should stop and rest? Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Right, the fuel. If everything wasn't so weird these days anyway, I call it suspicious that there was only a single tank's worth left. Not much we can do about that, though. Onward it is, then. Do you ever wonder? Like, why us? How did we make it this far? Is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? Huh. Didn't I used to. Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stopped to wonder what my own life was worth, It's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here. That's all that matters. Despite it all, we're here. And we're safe. With that, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, share it. Be much appreciated. Give it a paws up. Once again, I will be doing more of this because we're just getting into it. so stick around for the next part. Subscribe, join the pack. Till next time, take care.